going to it soon. But I won't have my own food. I changed all the delays because which means it's
no big deal. I have a ton of those decals at home, you know.
It's just convenient if you get it back.
Yeah. If you did get it back, that would be great. It's a Pullman decal off of the back coach. For a ship that was 60 some odd years old then, they said we'll be scrapped out.
And just like that, he's gave our engineer acknowledgement that he can start bringing 710 on board. Here in just a moment, you may see the turntable jump up and move around a little bit. Do not be alarmed by that. That's just our engine's way of getting onto the turntable. Just like that. Now 710 right here will continue in our direction until our turntable will drop again. That means it'll be perfectly balanced. We're going to counter balance the ball bearing that's located right smack down in the middle of the table. Then, we start spinning around 180 degrees. Then line up the train number 2 and run down through the yard. We come up to the other end of our train. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we're now spinning around. I've already introduced you myself and the gentleman behind me. This is your train, Mr. Jack Peterson right behind me. He's actually the one responsible for making our locomotive being turned around for the return trip during this moment. The gentleman that you see up there in the cab is really fellow. That's waving at you. That's our engineer, Mr. Joseph Randall. He's the one that's actually making our engine go back and forth. And of course, that's the start of our train's conductor, who is all the way down there at the other end of the yard ready to catch this thing. Conductor is Mr. Jason Fields. He's going to pump our engine back up. Well, let me not forget to start the show. This is Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis number 710. This beautiful first generation diesel electric locomotive was built way back in 1950 by the electromotive division of General Motors. Yes, car company. Anyways, this engine, when it was first built, was built as a GP7, eventually going to be rebuilt to a GP9. GP in its name as a diesel electric engine stood for general purpose, which means it can be used for a little bit of airplane. It can be used as a switch engine, a freight locomotive, or a passenger engine for the Nashville, Chattanooga, St. Louis Railway. Now this engine would have somewhat of a very unusual scattered career. It's only would go from 3 different owners, the other 2 being local, Nashville, and Amtrak railroad companies, respectively. But about a couple of years into his career, particularly in 1978, it involved a very nasty head-on collision outside of Birmingham, Alabama, where it caused the engine to be sold to a scrap mill, then racing by the certified operating company Amtrak, where they ran it in main place service until there were thousands before being retired. Indefinitely, it was single line before being racing by us through Tennessee Valley, and their certified operating conditions. That's good on there, so I want to get out of the way.
If you'd like to learn more about the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum and book your tickets to ride any of their wonderful excursions, please visit www.tvrail.com or call the phone number listed on screen. Until next time, this is your train master, Christopher Kovacs. Thank you for watching, and keep on steaming.